If you're tired of unreliable Wi-Fi that interrupts your gaming sessions and game downloads that take way too long, there is one easy and quick thing you can do to stabilize your internet connection and make your gaming experiences more enjoyable. Whether you have a PS5, Nintendo Switch, or Xbox Series X, you can leverage the advantages of a stable internet connection. But how do you do this? To get started, make sure you have an Ethernet cable long enough to cover the distance between your router and your console. If you don't, you might need a longer Ethernet cable, or you might want to consider moving your console closer to the router. Also, make sure you have an open LAN port on your router. If not, invest in an Ethernet switch to expand the number of available LAN ports. Now, for the PS5, simply connect one end of the Ethernet cable into the Ethernet port on the back of the console. Make sure you feel and hear the click, which signifies the cable is properly inserted. You'll have to head to the PS5's network settings and select Setup Internet Connection. Choose the Setup Wired LAN option and wait for the setup to finish. You can run a connection test to view the speed of the wired connection. Connecting to the Ethernet is pretty much the same on the Xbox. In the network settings, you'll see wired under current network status, which lets you know the wired connection is working. The Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 are slightly different. The original Switch doesn't have a built-in Ethernet adapter. You can buy the official wired internet LAN adapter for Switch for $30. If you have a newer OLED Switch or a Switch 2, then you don't need the adapter since the Ethernet port is already included in the dock. To connect, simply insert the Ethernet cable into the port, then select the Internet option in the system settings and select Internet settings. When the device finishes searching for networks, select wired connection under register networks, and then select connect to the internet via wired connection. It's worth noting that you should also set up a wireless connection for when you remove the Switch from the dock. This will ensure seamless internet connectivity whether playing in docked or handheld mode. Alternatively, if you want to use a wired connection while using the Switch in handheld or tabletop mode, you'll need the LAN adapter and a USB hub, according to Nintendo. You can also try using a USB hub with a built-in Ethernet port. This is the same process for leveraging a wired connection on the Nintendo Switch Lite, which can only be used in handheld mode. Using a wired connection offers the best, most reliable connection you can hope for, so